Good morning. Oh, it's so fuzzy. Oops. Sorry, guys. That's better. I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes for people to come in, and then we can get started. It's day 81. So yesterday, I forgot to announce during the session that congrats, we're just 20 sessions left. So excellent job, guys. It's really exciting. We're at the final stretch here. Good morning, Anshdeep. How are you? Just gonna wait one more minute. Oh, awesome. Ticket booked. Visa arrived. It's all in preparation to go to Korea, right? Awesome. So exciting. Oh my gosh. You remind me, I should definitely edit my vlog sometime. So, speaking of which, when are you going to Korea? Maybe I'll expedite next month on the 7th. Oh my gosh. Okay, that's so exciting. I'll expedite the time that I edit my vlog then. Yeah, I'll try to get it out just for you. Yeah, I'm just so busy. And also, that footage was from 2019, and like, there's so many videos, so I just don't really know like how to start. And I like want to do the vlog very well. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. Anyway, zoning out. Let's start. See you in 20 minutes. All right, great job. One more day. I don't know why I said one more day. One more day of reading done. That's why. Let me see the chat. No, I went to Korea on scholarship. Basically, Caltech has this scholarship that's for travel 2 to 6 weeks in any country you want, and then you just have to like apply, make your own budget, and then also determine like what the study program is. It has to have a study component, and then yeah, you can just travel. I was checking the chat, that's why I suddenly zoned out. Oh, you feel like the 20 minutes ends soon now? Well, I did indeed wait 20 minutes. We started at 6:09 PT and then ended technically at 6:30 already. So we went a few minutes over. But feel free, of course, to keep reading. I just set 20 minutes because I feel like it's a lower threshold for people. I think like if I set like 30 or 40, then people will be like, oh, no way am I doing that. That's way too long. Oh, that's okay, Annie. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, back at home, I had terrible Wi-Fi. I'm not sure why. Okay. How are your guys' days? So Anshdeep already shared. He got his ticket booked. Visa arrived. Very happy. So good job. Yay for Anshdeep. Annie, what do you have planned for today? Just work? Yeah, COVID is ramping up again, I think, all over. I heard that there's a big uptick in cases at Caltech too. Oh man, it's like it's never gonna end. It's like, where is the ending in sight? Like, this is the new normal. But I think not all the world has accepted that or really believe that it is the new normal yet. So, for example, in China, there's still massive, massive lockdowns that like really extreme, and people are locked in their hotels with like no food. Well, not locked in their houses, in their homes with like limited food. And I don't know, it's pretty crazy, right? Because like at one point, what point are we gonna say like, oh, let's just live our lives and just like, is it really worth sacrificing our current lives, like just living normally for the hopes that we'll live longer? It's very interesting. Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, yeah, I mean, what are the causes of COVID potentially? So one of them is maybe it leaked out of a lab, I think. Secondly, it could be that humans are just treating the environment badly and then something developed out of an animal or something, right? And also, if we believe in a greater force, maybe some higher power is adding this disease to keep humans in check because humans are ruining the earth, you know? Like, what if this higher power is like, no, we need like less of you guys, fewer of you guys? I mean, that's like pretty dark, and like, I don't know how you guys feel about that, but it's like just a bunch of speculations, or I guess like theories. But I mean, because I really care about the environment, I think that in general, we should just, take care of our home, our earth better. And then maybe it'll take better care of us, which it already has been. I mean, like, think of all the things that the earth provides us. It's like we learn about space and everything. Like, it's such a miracle that life is even like existing on a planet. And then think of how like great our lives are already like with houses and like furniture and like if you think about it from an outside point of view, like an ant we're just animals and then we created things like clothes and like Kindle, right? Like that's so weird and incredible. And because like this advancement is cool, but why then like to continue advancement do we have to like ruin the foundation that we were built upon, which is just like giving us the basic necessities of like food, water, and stuff like that. Like we don't need to keep advancing technology. Also with AI, like Elon Musk says, like maybe this technology is our ruin. So yeah, those are just some thoughts. Let's see. Annie says she has a few lectures spread out the day. Okay, lunch date with your boyfriend. Oh, awesome. Nothing super eventful. Oh, yeah, that is special. Yeah, I'm at my other place now, so I don't see Sean for another 2 weeks. Yeah, China's back on lockdown. Yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And it's like Sean and I want to go back to China sometime. We haven't been back in a long time, especially him. He hasn't seen his parents in so long, but like with with the current situation, the circumstances, like I don't know when we can go back. We were hoping this year, but maybe we'll just be hoping again next year, and then we'll keep hoping. And like, what's gonna happen? Are we just never gonna go back? Is he never gonna see his parents again? Well, he will. I'm not gonna say that. I'm certain he will, but it's like I feel like at a certain point we can't keep living this way. Yeah, Anj Deep, ask your question. Okay, I'm just gonna ask this question. Then I'm gonna stretch, eat some food. My belly is grumbling. Interesting question, on Steve. The answer is yes. I am extremely competitive. I think that you can't really achieve like amazing things or like greater things or be above average if you're not competitive. Actually, you can, but I think it's more rare. Like if you literally just well, actually, if you literally just are improving yourself, I think you're also competing against your past self. So my statement still stands. Essentially, if you're ambitious, you're one competing against your past self. You want to improve yourself. And competing sounds like a negative word, has a negative connotation sometimes, but it doesn't. It's not always. Like life is about competition. That's just a fact. I mean, why do you think there's class rank? Why do you think people compete to get into college? There are limited spots. And if you don't work hard or put in the time and effort and to like knowledge of how to work smarter, then you're not going to outcompete people. If you don't even know competition's there and you're not competitive, then why would you like try to be better than other people in order to get into a top college? And then again into a job, right? There are limited job positions that are open and available, and so like life is competition. Like from the very beginning, I mean, back to like talking about when we were like um, more like uncivilized, I suppose. Like you compete for limited resources, and that's just a fact. So I went off a tangent because people usually associate competitive as bad. But yeah, you need to, in order to get better, you need to know what better is, to say the least. In order to be extraordinary, you have to know what the normal is and I guess just strive above that. And also to look at other people and see, like, be inspired by them. And it's a constant growth too. Like, I'm constantly like, wow, there's so many inspiring people. Like, I want to be like them. And that's kind of being competitive, even though they're like not in my same league, you know? Um, and it's funny, on Steep, that you say you feel jealous if someone surpasses you, because I indeed have that too. Now, jealousy is another beast, related, but it's another beast because jealousy is indeed negative. It's negative in that, like, so it is one of the seven sins, I think. But jealousy is more like, it doesn't necessarily mean that you want to try to get that. It's like you see someone on social media and you're like jealous. It doesn't have any thought or relation to you wanting to try and get there. It's just simply feeling bad about yourself. So, oh, and it's not to say that you're like, so that's what I'm saying that it's bad because I do that myself. Like, I do indeed get jealous and I'm aware that it's bad, but like sometimes I can't help it. So I'll give an example. This past weekend was Coachella, and seeing the people go, especially the people who were sent from YouTube, I was jealous. I couldn't help it. I just wanted to be them. I wanted to also have that experience of being like treated and like that kind of lifestyle, because I'm like, I wanted to have that experience of like meeting people and like in a different field, and then to also like just have a, an amazing experience that like with like music, because I really like music. But yeah, in general. But then I know, like, when you take a step back, like, they've made far more videos. They cater to a different audience, and so it's like taking a step back and then realizing like what they did that you didn't do, and then also like what you did that they didn't do. Because, like I said, if I made videos in high school, I would not have gotten into Caltech. And do I regret that? I don't think so. Caltech was an amazing experience, and Caltech's prestigious. So, like, I have to realize that those people who went to Coachella from YouTube, and the majority of people, I think, or I'm sure, majority of people who went to Coachella, like the vast majority, are probably not like us, reading every morning at 6 a.m. Pacific time and not studying physics like Anjdeep, didn't go to Caltech like me. So it's a long tangent, but you bring some very interesting questions to the table, Anjdeep. Okay, I'm gonna read the chat. Let's see. Sean lives alone. His family's in China. So yeah, in studies, yeah, I was especially competitive in high school. And see, like, if I wasn't competitive, I would not have been valedictorian. Um, the second place and I were like head to head in valedictorian, and yeah, so that was pretty interesting, but kind of fun too, because like you push each other to be better. And I wouldn't have gotten as high of a GPA as I did if I didn't feel the need to compete with him, if I didn't have good competition. In high school, I had competition with a classmate, and she surpassed you, little margin. Yeah, kind of fun, huh? Then, oh, it was like a battlefield competitive exam. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I think it's describing what I said. So yeah, I think I just need to like get better at not being jealous. I didn't used to be jealous. I think it was more competitive than jealousy before. But recently I felt it more. I just need to get off social media. I like need to spend even less time on it. Sometimes it's really a trap. I can feel like my brain chemistry like changing because of increased time. So I need to like pull away from that. Um, let's see. Annie says competitive person too, especially in high school. Imposter syndrome hit you in college. Yeah. Okay. Well, just know that you are where you deserve to be. If it's like tough, like you got in for a reason. FOMO kicked in when you heard about K-pop concert. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, Annie. Yeah, valedictorian was cool. But it's interesting though because now I speak like I'm in my 30s or 40s, like I have a midlife crisis, but I've been kind of considering what things like that I did in the past really matter for like the kind of life I want. And yeah, for sure, working hard in school, like that's all great. And it will no doubt likely bring me higher. But if I think about it, I'm just gonna be really honest and candid here. The people who like have the same job as me now, like they weren't necessarily valedictorian. They didn't go to Caltech, and so like, what am I doing? Kind of with those past achievements. Did they were they simply done just so I can like get into Caltech? But then like, what about now? Like, were they just done so I could feel I don't know better about myself? But then again, you should put your effort somewhere, right? I'm glad like I spend time on studying rather than I guess watching TV or like other things. And that's like trying my best. And like trying my best means that I could be valedictorian and get in Caltech. So that's fine. But in the grand scheme of things, I'm thinking like, oh, not that I'm on their level, but like Mark Zuckerberg, other very successful entrepreneurs, they dropped out of school because they didn't care about it. And like they didn't conform to what society told them was going to make them successful. Whereas I'm doing that, I guess, trying to break out of the box a little by doing YouTube. But just wondering whether being an excellent student did anything in the end. It increased probabilities for sure, and each step of the way like got me to where I am now. So I don't regret them. Which I don't think we should ever like really regret our past choices because we don't know where we would be without them. Unless we're in a bad spot, of course, But being very like thought extra reflective. But anyway, that's just what I was thinking. Okay. Oh yeah, valedictorian. Yeah, Annie describes it. It's like number one in your high school senior class. Um. Oh, admit at MIT. Awesome. Gates dropped from Harvard. What does that mean? Yeah, Annie, I'm gonna mark it as gold. Thank you. I really appreciate you asking about marking sessions because that shows how much like you're committed or like I guess not committed necessarily how immersed you are in like the conversation and that you find like what we're talking about is interesting and then that reminder is good too because then I remember to mark things as gold. um oh yeah, Bill Gates, indeed he did drop out. Yeah, I'm glad you guys find these things valuable to mark them so then like we can go back to them. I think I speak much more thoughtfully and like sometimes even better than when I write out an outline to present in a video. Too bad these videos are like pretty low quality. These like live sessions are low quality. But I'll go back, see what I said, turn it into a more structured video, and hopefully more people can get the advice. But you guys are getting extra, of course, because like, yeah, that shows like the benefit of joining these sessions. So thank you guys again for joining. I'm really happy that there's a consistent group that comes regardless of the higher numbers of people and impact that I hoped there was. But in this impact that you guys are making on me too it's really an awesome thing. It's very awesome indeed. Okay, cool. Yeah, great, guys. So one last thing, yeah, like when I make my videos, sometimes I like watch them back and I'm like, do I really talk like that normally? And like, I don't really think so. So yeah, if you guys ever have any suggestions in my like long form structured edited videos, then of course always feel free to let me know. Comment on my videos. It's great to receive comments. I love receiving comments on my videos. So yeah, thanks you guys. I'm gonna get food now. And oh yeah, I'm glad you guys found me too. So I'm gonna get food now and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.